All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Yeah, so
Damn.
today is the day. You already know it's the podcast and all of that good stuff. And Mr. Different co-host, what's going on?
Back up in it. Another weekend. Ready for this one. It's gonna be a good one, Av.
Right. So we have a lot to talk about as far as stuff that came. Well, we don't have that much to talk about. We really one significant thing came out, and I think that was pretty huge, but everybody overglanced it. And I fair enough, fair enough. Hot weather's coming back, so everybody's outside playing.
Oh
Um,
no, I was just out there with the kids today. Let them run their ass. I'm just tired.
right, right. So I'm just checking the stream health. You already know what it is. So I see it's like orange, so it's in panic mode, sorta. So I'm
Oh,
just gonna go ahead and just tweet it out one more time and let everybody know we're live. So live. And shout out to everybody that's in the chat so far. We got Texas Money Mob, and we have Solidude Extreme and R. Williams. What is going on? And we are about to start this chat. Damn, here we go.
yo,
It wouldn't be a podcast without me messing up once. So I see everybody's getting in here. But anyways, we are going to get into it. You already know. You see the topic is analog versus digital, and we're gonna have this debate. Intro time. Let's go. So, like I was saying, we are back here as that damn intro comes in, and I don't get to hear it on my end. I don't know why, but I get to see it visually, so I'm happy.
I turn on real quick when it's playing so I can hear it. It's like copy that beat so I can rap over it.
Turn me up.
Turn up the headphones.
So, all right, we good to go. We got green, so we good to go. So, anyways, you already know what I do. I'm gonna go and talk about the past stuff that we had going on. Of course, last week we was talking about artificial intelligence,
Whew.
and we want to see the results of that. And that is the results here, as it says. Will artificial intelligence software, music theory plugins, isotope ozone, etc. Those are examples. Melody sauce, waiting for chord sauce any day soon,
Ooh.
guys.
Hey,
But
hey.
will it take producers' jobs? 13% yes, and then 80% no.
Good.
And then 397 votes. That's at 397 votes that we had 13% yes and 87% no. We'll
That's good.
find out. The
I mean,
13%.
I don't see it taking over any producer's job. I mean, you still, I mean, there's no, I mean, I don't care unless it's like I say, like 2097. I mean, goddamn, I don't think in our lifetime, I don't think we're going to see that. In my opinion, we're going to see like robots taking over.
Well, I definitely don't want to see the robots, but I definitely can see software doing a lot
It can do a
more.
lot. It can do a lot. It can do a lot. AI's getting better. The better you code it, the better it gets. But you don't want something too smart.
Yeah. And for those who want to know how to vote, you just go to my channel, of course, by clicking on the Hip Hop Mario with the stereo in his hand. And you can go ahead and get to that. Of course, if you're listening on Spotify or anything like that, you don't get to vote. But yeah, please feel free to join me on YouTube there. But anyways, with that, the new poll is the new SSL Six desktop mixer has everyone talking about analog versus digital again. So I threw out a poll and it says, of course, which is better. Right now we have 72 votes and we have 67% analog, 33% digital as far as which is better. So analog is winning right now.
I voted.
Yeah.
I won them votes. I can tell y'all which one I am though.
Right, right. I'll share my thoughts in a second here. And so we had Aaron. He said digital with analog emulation, best of both worlds. And then Pass Pace said digital is the future. And then Otis Grove said analog for recording and tracking, and digital for everything else. So yeah. But yeah, it's pretty interesting stuff so far. I mean, I can't really complain about any of that stuff here. I just think that you know, we have had this debate before a million times.
Yeah, but I feel like, but it's always that one side debate. Like you got someone who debates it, they either completely 100% analog or they're completely 100% digital. We never seen somebody who actually see it from a more, I would say, reasonable perspective. In my opinion, we haven't seen that yet, and I'm waiting for that. So hopefully this video will do that. So hopefully we'll be the first debate that's actually legit. Well, I
Yeah,
ain't saying either one ain't legit, but I'm saying like it's just you always got that completely left or completely right. No kind of like, I would say in the middle, but overall type of thing.
yeah. I'm not necessarily trying to persuade anybody. I just think
Right,
that
right, right, right.
that most people will probably think that digital is better than analog, and then there's a lot of people that think that analog is better than digital. And I've talked to a couple of people. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna ask like my elders or whatnot. Of course, I've asked like Lou Diaz. I've asked Andrew Shefts. I've asked Leslie Brathwaite. We're talking about people that have multiple platinum albums that they have engineered, and you know,
Right.
and they're some people, they tend to act like one way to persuade people, but it's quite obvious that a lot of people think that digital is superior to analog when it comes to workflow, when it comes to being able to mix consistently. Because for those who don't know, if you are mixing in an analog world, you got to deal with your console getting too hot. Certain tracks will be louder than others. Like some people only track vocals on track number one because their track number one has a certain, it's sonically neutral, and maybe track number two will be louder than other, or channel number two or something like that.
True.
There's what else? I mean, I already talked about. Oh, well, the other thing, of course, since it is voltage, you got to replace the transistors, the circuit boards.
Well, I look at that more like more the older technology though, the older analog technology. Like if you're looking like older stuff, yeah, there's always gonna be. But then again, sometimes the older something is, the better the character comes out of it too. There's some pieces of analog gear that are old, but because they've been degraded and all over time, they have a certain character to them that you just can't get. So there's that too. In a sense, I guess you're saying as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. I
But
mean, a lot of studios out here, like the major ones that have the history behind it. All of them have the SSL 4000, of course, the G series, and that is the one that I've even covered on the channel. Especially at Stankonia, that everybody loves that 4000 over there. Of course, it's quite obvious that it's only used for summing, and
yeah.
like it's not really used for tracking out. Obviously, they have the, I can't even think of the computer they have, but obviously it's a Mac, but they track out in Pro Tools, and that takes all of the heavy duty work out for everybody. So
True. Yeah, I think when I go to Patchworks, they had the big SSL console, but they had the live room too, but they only record drums on request, really. But yeah, they just think they just use it to run the audio through, to listen through the speakers and all. They have some through. So yeah,
yeah, I think they have the newest SS, the latest one. I think it's like the 9000 or something like that.
they
I
got
don't know.
the 9000 XL something like that. They got the fucking damn near $1 million one, whatever. They got that one.
Right.
They bought that. They said they bought that years ago though. So back then it was about $1 million. I don't know how much it probably more now, but yeah, they got one of those. It's like 60 something channels or something like that. But yeah, I mean, you ain't using all them channels.
Oh no, I've actually had a few. For those who always say, "Oh, well, Av McCree, he doesn't have placements," but like for those people, I have had like a couple of songs that was tracked out on that exact board over there at Patchworks. Not a platinum album or anything, of course, but
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 still,
I've had a couple. But it sounds pretty good. It's quite different, like Fruity Loop beats, like summed like right into the 9000.
get that extra warmth that Fruit Loops can't do.
the extra L.
Yeah, the extra. But yes, so oh man, but I guess we're gonna talk about the six now, right? Like
Right.
That's,
Oh, well, yeah,
that's
definitely that. So let me go ahead and pull that up. There, I dropped a video recently. Of course, I was to drop it yesterday. It was supposed to happen. I recorded it at like 2 or 3 o'clock. Then I started editing. I just was like, man, I have so much shit to do. But I already dropped it on the channel, so it's something condensed for like people that are impatient. They don't want to catch the podcast or whatnot. But anyways, let me go ahead and pull that up though. But yeah, of course, solid state drive. And I wonder if I said sonic state in the video. Sonic state logic.
I don't even know. I mean, we just call it SSL.
That's what I do. I always say like solid state, but I have sonic state stuck in my head because I always watch like Nick Bat shit.
Right.
But of course, solid state logic, they just dropped the 6, and it is a portable ultimate desktop mixer. And the news of that would happen March 20th, 2019, and it just went under the radar. Like, a lot of people weren't talking about it, except for, of course, the shilling tons.
Right. And even then, I mean, it kind of hit me out the park. I say I saw a vintage. I think I saw Sweetwater do a video of it. That's when I first saw about. Like, wait a minute, what? I like, what is this?
Right.
And I saw that, and then I saw I saw Vintage King do their video, and I was like, okay, gotcha. Uh-oh, so I'm gonna break in there.
Shit, ain't nobody breaking. Hold on. They gonna have me like them.
Hey.
What's his face? Hold on. Shit.
Everybody put thing out for die. Uh-oh. Y'all better witness a murder on live stream. Goddamn, y'all better clip it now. Yeah, go ahead and get y'all some good questions for the new as
well. Y'all gonna see the fans coming in my door and say, "Oh, I knew it, Trap Tendo, I knew it."
Got him.
Yo, that would be funny. But yeah, that. Anyways, but when I first saw it though, I saw it with Vintage King, and I always like Vintage King because Vintage King always has the dopest analog stuff, and
right.
They always have the best pricing. They also have like probably the second best delivery time and price, next to Juno out of like the United Kingdom.
Right? Yeah, it was crazy, right?
Yeah,
overseas it better delivered in places in America,
right, bruh. And when I'm telling you, I ordered something for Juno Records at 5 a.m. I was like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna pull the button on this shit. I went to sleep. And then at like 9 or 10 o'clock, I heard boom, boom. Well, I ain't hear it like that. I'm sorry to sound like Soulja Boy a little bit, but
shit.
I heard a boom, 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 and I was like, "There's no way, there's no way." And I opened up the door, package from the United Kingdom.
Well, they put the thing on the fucking F1 jet or something like that for that picture. God damn.
Yeah, FedEx must have some wop, bruh, for real.
But yeah, man, I saw it. I was like, it caught my attention though, because I'm actually buying some gear myself coming soon. I'll be showing y'all that next month, hopefully. But I'm actually about to
SSL.
I mean, see, that's crazy though. I saw that and I was like, damn, that's kind of what I'm going for with what I'm getting previous. But then I'm like, do I really need that? And it has.
Hell no, you don't need that. But
I mean, it made sense in a couple areas, but I'm like, you know what? I'll wait till I want to see some people mix through it, see some more videos about it. But it did catch my eye and made me go, that could be interesting. I mean, it's basically a SSL console on your desk. Like, it's basically a portable SSL console.
Basically, it is.
It's
the G series.
If it isn't, I mean, I looked at it like, damn, that's probably the cheapest that's the cheapest console they got. Because you look at all their other products, boy, you're gonna be getting your head busted.
Right. You're not getting that. Nobody's getting that in their right mind. Like, there's not a studio like any of the newer studios. They are fuck it. They don't got an SSL in there. They said that ain't it, chef. They have either a custom console built for them, or they have like some other type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like that's their thing. Like, a lot of other places have like different consoles and other styles, other brands. Like, I even seen Harrison's consoles in some of their newer studios, like Castle Hill and shit like that.
Yeah, because it's just more affordable. You know what I'm saying? It is. But I say this right here could give people who like, say you go to the big studio, you like the SSL sound. This could be a way to get the SSL sound and all that in your home studio at a pretty, in my opinion, a pretty good price if you look at what it's got. Even though it's like you said in your video ad, it's not an audio interface. But you're thinking like, why can't they put they could put a USB 2 port in there?
Right. They should have, period.
They,
1500, dog, you gotta have that, man.
I mean, because a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people like their Focusrite interfaces, like I mean, that would have been a good alternative. Buy that. You got the compressor, the EQ, the channel strips, all that. You can sum back into it. Route it. I mean, but no USB. So you gotta have. I guess they're expecting people to have
an pretty interface already.
Pretty expensive, yeah, pretty high end audio interfaces already to couple with that. So yeah, they kind of knocked a lot of the potential buyers at the ring, but right. I mean, it's still a SSL console that you can just like literally, it wouldn't take up no space on my desk if I got that, and I have a console in front of me, which is dope.
Yeah, they people are asking us if we checked out the X console. I'm not really huge on I like my certain things, of course. Like, I do have a mini portable console, and I just went with the other British team. I went with Soundcraft over them, and this is kind of hard. It's kind of a tough sell for me because this is supposed to be a 6 channel, and of course they're all shared. Basically, they're all shared. Well, no, you have 2 that's unshared. You can see them right here. It's 1 and 2, and then you have the ones that are shared. 3 and 4, 5 and 6 right there, and then you have the main.
And I think they got a Q also. They got like a Q mix as well. They got like another couple of channels as well, something like that. I mean, the way they got it set up, it's weird at first, but once you get it, I guess you get it. But yeah, it's not just like each channel is individual, whatever or it has 6 favorites. I mean, yeah, I looked at the X disc, I got it pulled up, but the X disc is damn twice the price for this. So it's like, horse, it's like, nah, I'm not spending damn near $3,500 for that's a no. Unless I'm making getting like $60 an hour in studio time and constantly getting that every day and getting like multiple clients per out, then yeah, that makes sense. But no, not for what I do.
For a casual something like maybe it'll make sense for us as far as the YouTube channel to have like pristine audio, but I think I get that from the Soundcraft. Like I noticed when I replaced my older audio interface, which wasn't shit. I mean, it was a Yamaha. What was it? A Yamaha Audiogram 6, and right. the audio quality from this point on has been much better. I mean, I can mess with the Scarlett 2i2 and get probably pretty decent, but it wouldn't be on the same level of quality. And then there are missing things out of here, but then again, I don't expect Solid State Logic to have lexicon effects in their board or anything like that,
Right.
And there's certain things that I think is a little weird, but other than that, though, I mean, you got a bus compressor on your talk, and then you can choose to use that as like a bus in. Mm-hmm. And you can do a lot with the G series bus compressor.
I mean, I think that's the biggest selling point for that actual legit G series bus compressor. Even though it doesn't have all the controls, it's just like 2 knobs, I think 2 or 3 knobs. Like
it's a threshold. You don't get the control ratio, and that's to each his own. You really, most people sit on 2 to 1, and that's it.
Right, and I will say that the real bus compressor is way better than the plugins. Like it sounds completely different. It's night and day. Even the what you call the UAD plugins, they don't even come close to a real G compressor. It's just no way. So I think that's the biggest selling point for that. Getting them that actual compressor, and they got the regular compressors too, and all that. It would be nice they had the gates on there, but they ain't add the gates. They did get the compressor.
Damn, yeah, that's true. Right. They left a lot out on the EQs. Yeah. If they would have put the EQs in the true G series EQs on that bitch, that shit would be at least 5.
And also, I think there's like there's no high pass or low pass either. There's no.
They got high pass on there. They got high pass. I think it's like 75 hertz.
Okay. So they got that. Okay, I'm about to say they ain't got that. Then, oh man, what?
Yeah.
Okay, so they got that. Okay, that's dope. So I mean, in the end, I mean, I look at like, you know, it's a dope product, but you know, man, it's still a hard step. If it was an audio interface, it'd be a lot more like, yeah, I might have to save the money. That might be the move, but
yeah, it'd be less of a pill to swallow. It wouldn't be such a tough pill to swallow if it had the audio interface like feature in there. And I don't know why the fuck they would not do that.
Well, I guess it's SSL, man. Like yeah. you're buying the brand, you're buying that name, you know, you're buying that legacy, you're buying that quality that's been around for years, made records. So I guess they're like, hey, you know, hey, if we forget a audio interface, they'll still buy it because it's us and it's, you know, $1,400. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think somebody said that they need to come down on the price. The price is. I definitely think a clean 7, everybody would be on it like that. No stock at all. 1,500 is pretty tough. Like
I would say 1,000 even. Like even 1,000 would have been.
Matter of fact, $1,000. That's why I said would be. That's like the perfect for them because most people after it gets a little above 1,000, people you lose interest easily. And you know, and I also, you know, you got it at Sweetwater right now, of course, on pre-order, so. You know, you can still finance it or whatnot, and their financing plan is probably one of the most flexible financing plans.
I had that credit though, to make sure credit. If it was on now, ZZ Sounds another place that does it too, but they do no credit checks, but they don't carry the high end stuff like Sweetwater do. So they might not have the SSL. I don't think they got any SSL products on there, I
thought Sweetwater did cash too.
They do
like PayPal monthly payments or something like that.
I don't know. Maybe I know when I try to do it, they do credit checks. I mean, my credit is good, but I've been saying most people don't have good credit. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be harder for them to finance something. But I said alternative would be ZZ Sounds or Sounds.
Your credit better be good. You just got a house. Well, it's not good right now.
I mean, your credit
is dead right now.
I mean, it's good, but I didn't get it right. It was perfect, but I was looking straight. But now, like, oh no, I had to make the move though. But yeah, I mean, but yes, I mean it's. I think, you know, yeah, I don't know. They need to come down the price or they could make one with an audio interface into it, or the next one they make or whatever, or even if they had like a slot where you could slide the audio interface module into it or something like that. That could have been dope too. May have been an idea, but I ain't SSL. I don't know. Right. I look at it from my standpoint, like me as what I would use it for, and what I would use it for is just a summing, run it through, hit that bus compressor, hit the compressor.
All you can use it for.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's dope. I
was like perfect for podcasts. I'm like, no, my guy, Rodecaster is perfect for podcasts.
Exactly. Shoot, a regular fucking a 2i2 is good for podcasts. What are you talking about? A USB microphone is good for podcasting. Come on now. No, y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
Y'all smoking dicks over there. Fuck that. I love you, SSL, but that ain't it.
I don't think it needs a. Somebody asked they need
ADAT. It doesn't have ADAT. It don't have ADAT attachment on there.
It has D sub though, so you can you can D sub it out to 8 channels or 12 channels. It said right, said 12. Yeah, so you can D sub and get a D sub cable, but your interface needs that many
$1,000 or higher. So you basically gonna be. You gotta be a part of the 1K boys that have one of those on there, and most audio interfaces don't even have it. So that means you're gonna be running it basically audio through.
Yeah, unless you get like if you got an ADAT cable on your interface like mine does, you can get like something like external preamps. So you have that kind of clean. But that's like an additional cost on what you already paid for. So yeah, like I said, the way they designed it is they're looking at it for people who already have that kind of workflow already integrated in their studio, not people who might want to get into it. And that's why I think they lost a lot of people right there, because this could have got a lot of people starting out to get that analog warmth or color or whatever you want to call it, or analog workflow, at an affordable price. But they just missed a lot of points in there. I'm like, man, SSL, y'all almost had a winner. Like here we go, like the fire. They almost had it.
You can't really compare the SSL to the fire. The fire was a miss.
Oh man, but hey, every podcast, I gotta compare something to it in some kind of way. You know how I am. I'll mess with you. But yeah, I mean, I think SSL almost had it, and they almost had me too. Like, my wallet, I had my money ready, had my credit card ready. I'm like, never mind. Yeah. I'll wait and see. But hey. But in the day, it comes down to do you care about analog more than digital, or do you want to get really into that digital, that analog workflow? Me personally, I would say if you're starting out and you're still learning mixing and mastering all the making beats and all that, I say until you get a couple like a good bit of years under your belt, you don't even need to worry about analog stuff. In my opinion, I feel like in my where I'm at in my state and my whole way of making music, I'm ready to venture into the analog world now. Like it's been a while, but I'm ready to venture to it now. But before, I wasn't even worried about analog. Like fuck it, just I said, there's great plugins out there that can do the same job. You know, maybe not the same kind of character, but can still do the job you need to do at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
I think about and yeah, I think it's good time for us to switch back to analog versus digital. That's another thing too. Like early on, like probably in the early 2000s or whatnot, when the VST plugin was really starting to be was starting to make that wave or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
It really wasn't. It didn't sound good. It didn't sound good at all. A lot of the VST plugins that were out were hot garbage.
And the ones I remember, the ones that were good were only for like Pro Tools, like only for Pro Tools, like the really the good ones that you had to spend money on. That and that's back with Pro Tools, like you had to have the inbox or something like that to even run it.
Right.
Jesus. So yeah, I mean, oh god.
The Digio 2 is what I had. I had the Digio 2, and then you had to have, not only when you had the Digio 2, you had to have the sound, the actual card to hook up the Digio 2 to your PCI slot. Oh boy, laptops were just way out of the question. Laptops were too ugly and too nasty looking to even be considered, or they was just basically just too slow to be considered anything but good for taking to make notes and stuff like that, or just like little small presentations. Like we're in different times now, like really different times. But yeah, back then it was like analog really had a striking point, and a lot of people, like I was looking at this special on a channel, like this new YouTube channel. Of course, they already got the superstars on there, so they probably like a Industry Planet fucking YouTube channel. But they used interviewing Trent Reznor, and Trent Reznor, of course, he shot on the DX7 because the DX7 is a digital keyboard for FM synthesis.
That thing made so many hits back in the day. What the fuck? I think. Yeah. I can see, because I heard programming that thing was a pain in the ass. I heard that thing was like the most painfulest thing to program back in the day.
Yeah, that's painful. Just FM synthesis in general is difficult. Like you can get somewhat of an understanding for it if you use like Doom 2 is probably the easiest FM. No, it's not. Electra has the easiest FM synthesis, and I'm talking about like Tone 2 Electra. But everything else, though, when you really start talking about the channels and routing stuff, you're rolling the dice, especially when you start bringing in the algorithms and stuff like that. But yeah, plugins came a long way. I definitely agree with the chat on that. Analog is inconvenient and costly. It's definitely inconvenient and costly, but there are some advantages to it. It just depends on, again, the person. Like your average consumer, by the way, or average music lover is not gonna say, "Oh, well, he didn't cut that on the SSL.
Yeah,
that shit is trash."
Exactly. I feel you on that. Like I said, there are advantages to analog and digital. Like there's no clear winner in my case. There's always something good. There's always something bad about something. I can see from both angles. I see the benefits of digital. I see the disadvantages, and then just vice versa with analog. There are clear advantages and there are clear disadvantages. There's nothing's better. It's all in personal taste for one, because there's something you can do in digital that you cannot do in analog. Just vice versa. Something you do in analog you cannot do in digital, and digital can't represent. You cannot recreate, and that's facts. I mean, but there is no digital's clearly the winner or analog's clearly the winner. It's like it's all in personal taste and who you are and what you're going for at the end of the day. That's gonna make the biggest difference. You know what I'm saying? Because if you want, because I don't think I like about analog is that you can actually push analog really hard and get a pleasing sound, because that's what it was designed to do. Digital, they have a ceiling, but some people like digital distortion, which I don't, but I mean, some people do, but it's all different. Everything works differently. You know what I'm saying?
I like squarifying. I do like squarifying mixes and stuff like that. That's fun to get those big punchy loud ass mixes and stuff like that. Depends on what you're mixing. Of course, you can't do that to a song.
Oh God,
too many dynamic.
Yeah,
dynamics going through it.
for like 808s, man, the square finder is beautiful. Like that's beautiful, but like you said, but like analog, you could push it past the red and it sounds amazing. And some it depends on what you're using though. I mean, you can't not all analog gear works like that. There's some that just break apart. But the pretty good stuff, you push it past the red, it sounds that's what you want to do to get that sound. So I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's just how your workflow, what you like, and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's it is. There's no clear winner at the end of the day. So I mean, that's facts. That's facts.
Black Av asked the question. He was asking me about how I mix through the Soundcraft Signature 10. Well, you're actually hearing the mix right now. So basically, you're hearing stuff that is being digital into analog back to digital right now. Like I have my microphone that is going through a plugin. It's going through Nectar 3, and you're hearing my vocals now through my microphone, which is analog. I guess you would consider that, right? But it's going through a digital plugin, and then it's going to my Soundcraft Signature 10, and then you're hearing it analog-wise on here. Like I can even boost right here. You'll hear like me boosting the mids right there. So show y'all guys that proof that it's an analog setup, and now you can hear a lot more lows than you want. So yeah, it's definitely possible to get that kind of analog presence with other audio interfaces. It's just that people want it because I want it too because it's SSL. I mean, damn.
Yeah,
they got me. But
yeah, exactly, man. I say I go to the big studios. I love the sound that SSL can produce. Not saying there ain't plugins that can get that same sound because there probably are some plugins that they can do. I'm pretty sure if you do it the right way and all that, I'm pretty sure. I'm not gonna say there isn't, but the ease of use to get that sound and probably get even more of that sound is there. And I think that's what's gonna interest people who want something like that, which is nothing wrong with that.
It's just the thing is this, but the thing is, like most people when it comes down to that anyway, it's just like it ain't nothing but like the real thing. It's like if you was to play some bass guitar on what's that shit that's a plugin, like one of those plugins or whatever, a bass. But if you play like a real bass, the people are like, well, that's the real thing. It is quite possible to play the bass like on a keyboard, but
exactly
this baby right here is the legit thing. So that's the way I look at that in that debate.
It's all like I said. At the end of the day, it's all what you want to go for and what you like. So at the end of the day, most people ain't gonna be able to hear the difference, but some people will, some people won't. And it's what you like. You getting the results through digital plugins or digital, stay digital. But if you hear some analog, or you do some analog, that's why you get the results. Go that route. I mean, hey, it's music, man. There's no right or wrong answer in music. I mean, what's right or wrong in music? If there's a definite no in music, let me know. Like if there's there's got to be at least one definite no in music.
Nah, we have jumped off the deep end in 2019. This shit just goes.
I would say damn 17. That's when it started going bad. Was when SoundCloud rap became a big thing. That's when it just went. Mixing just went out the window. Like you don't care what the fuck you do. You can do whatever you want in a song.
Yeah, when Tentacion had that super distorted song, and it was like,
look at me now.
Yeah,
I heard. I was like, whoa, what the? I mean, hey, it still was a good song, but it was like, damn. Boy, they ain't give a fuck about mixing this thing. Hell.
Nah, it's just probably the best they do. They was probably recording, that good old days when I had my first computer. When I got my first computer, and then I didn't have no damn studio monitors, and I was having so much fun. Of course, then I was actually rapping too. But yeah. So, we had like what would you call them? The boombox. I had my damn computer hooked up via boombox. And I had it hooked up with, what was the sound cards back then? There's the Creative Lab something. Sound Blaster.
Yeah. Oh, God, I remember those things.
Right. And we was in there lit.
Well, man, my first mixtape I ever recorded when I was a rapper full time. Man, I recorded that thing. I had a laptop, and I had one of them old point and shoot digital cameras. Dang. And I figured out a way to record audio to it, just audio. I put the camera right beside the laptop, cranked it all the way up, and recorded with the music from the laptop speakers into the camera. And I burnt that to a CD and passed it out of school, and it was a hit. It was a hit CD.
Hey, word.
So there are no. Hey, if that could be a hit, there ain't no rules to music. That shit was garbage. Right. That shit set as shit. So yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, man, who's the clear winner? Ain't no clear winner. They're both good, in my opinion. They both serve their purpose. I mean,
Yeah, they say their purpose. I hear some of the older heads they just basically just say man, like, all right, do you want to recall the mix? Like, basically, when you have a session and whatnot, you mix it down, and then you have your your session sheet and your cue cards, and you basically have to write down all the notations of each and every fucking track, each and every send, each and every everything, and then you put it back together, and then sometimes again, you will have to recall that mix on. When you do recall it, it still doesn't sound the same because you got the SSL was turned off all that night, so it doesn't really have that same genuine voltage appeal. And but it's fun because you're interacting with it. It's kind of like how people like making drums on beat machines and
right, exactly.
Sort of beat machines.
It's the same with synths too, man. Like, a lot of people like, the synthesizers that don't got presets in them, so they have to go back, and every time they try to recreate that, it's always slightly different every time. It's a feeling thing, in my opinion, when it comes down to it. Do you like the hands-on experience, or do you like, being able to type it in and then click enter and then hit save? Some people just don't like that sterile or that non-interactive feeling when it comes to gear.
The saturation to there's no saturation, of course, when you go to the digital world. I mean, that was the whole point of the digital world anyway. It's the sonic neutrality. So, if you really want that extra harmonic characteristic, of course there are plugins for that. But
right, somebody said old tech, shaking my head. I mean, there's old tech still being used to this day. So I mean, you're still using light bulbs and stuff. That's old tech. Right. I mean, so what's old tech got to do anything? I say it's just personal. It's just personal preference. I mean, having that closed mindset is like that's
past space, man. That's past space. Don't fall for it.
Exactly.
Past space. I'm calling you out because he always he's like the YouTube music channel.
No, it's LED. He said not LEDs. No, see, yeah, I know. I'll mess with you, man. I like to go back and forth with my peoples. I like that. It's fun, man. Y'all know me. I don't care what you do. I mean, y'all don't care what you do, yeah.
My personal preference or argument for anything would probably be analog drum machines. Like, I can't really get over that Roland Boutique shit. That shit right there. That Roland, when they did the TR-08, like, I was like, nah, that's just not it with me, bro. Like, there's no extra outs or anything like that. They had just dropped the Drum Brute. The Drum Brute was the exact same price as the Roland Boutique. They was talking about that ACB, that freaking digital crap. So it's basically a VST in the form of a hardware version of the TR-808.
That's what we got Behringer, because they making everything. They'll go fun. They making everything right.
They disrespectful. They do.
Behringer say, what y'all want? Oh, we gonna make a clone of it. Here it come.
Yeah,
they make a clone.
Get on that clone of SSL.
Hey, you don't think they already got that in the works, man? Shit, they probably saw that damn 6. They were like, oh, we got y'all. Yo, yeah, they probably watching this video right now. Like, hey, we'll put the USB in it. we about to pick the audio interface and get them, and then give it to $500.
$200. But but the reality of it is, Behringer always they have mixing, like a lot of people have their mixers and stuff like that. They use it for like live sets and stuff like that. But
right,
it's all about convincing people, like, because people are like, oh, the EQs are not going to be the same. It's
my god, like, people can't tell the difference between a stock EQ and a third party EQ nowadays. I mean, let alone they care what. I mean, I don't know. That's just, people be nitpicking too much, man. Like, they be going too much into it. Like, when it comes to comparing stuff like that. Oh, yeah, the original 808 sounds like this, but this was just a slightly dB off, 0.5 dB off when it comes to the hit.
Yeah.
Like,
I know Nick Matt be fucking mad as hell sometimes when you do reviews. Like, am I really for real going through every octave of a triangle?
Yeah, because somebody in the comments, if you don't do it, they be like, oh, you didn't go through every step to see if it really matches with the original one they're cloning or whatever. Like, who gives a fuck, man? It sounds good. It sounds good.
Yeah, pull up the oscilloscope, son of a bitch. Where's the oscilloscope?
Yeah, you got it right in the background, that big ass TV in the back, so I can see it. I mean, I love his reviews though, man. It makes me go, yeah. It makes me want to get back into analog gear. Like, but actually, hopefully in the next week or so, I should have another analog piece in my studio, which should be fun to play with. We'll see if it works the way I want it to.
The only thing the only piece of gear I want, and I sadly found out the other day, is the core vocal drum.
Okay.
I want the core vocal drum. Then I found out it was digital, and I still want it now. It's still that. Probably gonna get the Drum Brew Impact because it's on sale right now for like $250.
Oh, don't tell me that, man. I want to get. I mean, I want to get my Drum Brew back. I want to get that and my Mini Brew 2 back again. I'm gonna get those back. I miss them. Like they were fun. They were fun to have.
Right. And there was something else. I almost that Friday when you had texted me, bruh. I was so mad. Like I was mad. Nothing's worse than bidding on something on eBay. Then at the last freaking 10 seconds,
somebody sniped your ass. Somebody snipes you. Yep.
I should have put. I was like, cause I put in my buttons. I was like, yeah, man. I put it away. Nobody gonna catch that shit. Man, I should have just bought it for like $350 because it's hard as hell to get the core bot right now. They're about to reissue them, but yeah, they had the core bot in my city for on a bid, and I missed that shit because that son of a bitch.
Snipe you with $1, probably $1 more, right? So
at the last 10 seconds, I sat there and watched it, bro. I watched it for 5 minutes, fucking out of my sleep. I was trying to watch my damn language, but it's over with. But like, oh my god, I'm still mad about that. I'm so mad. But I'm just looking at questions.
Yeah, we got and yeah, throw some questions too, man. Y'all help us out. We'll ramble on forever. Y'all don't.
Ringo Duke said hardware is always better. UAD emulations are ripoffs. Not even close to originals. Save your money. Buy hardware. Everything. Stay woke. I guess that's what he said. Probably.
I mean, it depends. It depends. I mean, there's some emulations that are pretty good, but hardware, like I said, does have a sound to it. So yeah, I mean.
Ken asked me he cannot open up Omnisphere Keyscape, right? How can I do that? I don't have Keyscape for Omnisphere. I don't even open up my Omnisphere enough.
No, do you got a legit copy of it? Because I'm like, man, it's saying, I mean, I don't know, but yeah.
I never answer those questions when somebody always asks me something. I got the cracked version of this, that, and the third. I never answer, but he just asked. He just asked. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, hey, expect your son to probably be an update error. You probably need to update something. Contact them.
Oh my God, D Long, here you go. Say, what's up, y'all? I'm Chris Lord Algie. Man, I wonder how they took that shit when they announced the 6. I was trying to talk to somebody over there at Waze. I was like, they just announced this. They got the CL. Well, the CLA is affordable. That plug is affordable.
I mean, it is though. I mean, I don't know, man. That plugin didn't sell me too much. It's like, I got enough of these type of plugins. Do I need another one? If I didn't have an SSL plugin or anything like that, the CLA one would be a dope one to get. The mix, what's it called? The mix bus.
The mix hub.
Mix hub. Yeah, I would have got, but I was like, man, I don't need that. That's just Waze. Get out my damn ass, bro. God damn.
I swear they spent like $1 million. Yo, I see him on every. I can be looking at something about whales, and I see, hey, I'm Chris Lord Algie.
Yeah, like the mix.
I'm getting fired tomorrow.
Oh no! I mean, but hey, they got to pay CLA one way, man. They got to pay them one way. They got to make sure they sell enough of them. I don't think it probably didn't do that well. That's why they spamming the ass. Probably. I don't know. I mean, y'all let me know. I mean, I tried it out. I ain't really like it. So I was like, it wasn't for me.
It was okay, but it was like
this is another SSL plugin though. That's it. Like
it was okay. But the thing is, like, I just don't need that for everything on my mix. There's other things that I like to from Waves, like Renaissance. Like I need to preserve that type of CPU usage for something else,
right?
Like anything else. Like that's all it is.
Hey, I don't know for like the type of music we make. I don't think that makes sense to us for what we doing.
I don't think that makes sense to anybody.
Yeah, but I mean, there's some guy out there who tracks drums all the way through and does a full mix. They're like, hey, this is the shit. I got the faders and I can press one. And I mean, it's cool. There ain't no wrong with that. But
Yeah, if
no,
you're an enthusiast like that, you're probably more likely going to get that $1,500 mixer.
probably that makes sense. Yeah, you ain't hitting that whether the nail on the head. Hell yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm going digital one way, and I'm getting me a few digital guy. I am getting me some 500 series stuff though, just because I
500
want
series, what's that?
the 500 the modules. The lunchbox stuff. You ever seen that?
Uh,
The one
I, I, I saw, like, I happened to see MG was covering one of those things or something like that.
Oh, he got the little. He bought a reverb for a guitar pedal, but I mean the 500 series is like you can slot in different modules, so you can slot in different compressors, EQs, reverbs, even like it's pretty much hardware but in a smaller form factor. So you can get like if you want just the preamp of a certain hardware, you can get the preamp, or you can get like the compressor, the EQ, de-esser. They got all kinds of stuff, and they're pretty affordable too. You just got to buy the box to hold them, and then you can just slide them in. I found one that's actually a 500 series lunchbox case and also a summon mixer in one. And I'm getting that. That's what I'm buying. So I can have a summon mixer plus I can have different modules too. So that's why I'm doing that just because I want colors and options and I want to run stuff through analog and all that and just have a different flavor to when I make drum kits and stuff like that. So that's just me personally. That's just me. You don't gotta do it, but you know what I'm saying. You do you. Everybody's different. I'm just on the analog shit right now.
Well, I mean, if you're really on the analog shit, you just get a drum kit, like an actual drum kit.
Oh, I'm buying that. I'm about to get me a little portable recorder too, so I can go around and record my own sounds. And I'm gonna be up. I'm get back into there. I'm taking some notes from you, Ab. I've been watching you make kits, and I'm taking some notes. I
Yeah,
gotta learn. Gotta learn. I'm learning. I'm always learning. I see something like, if Ab can do that, maybe I can do this.
yeah. There's a
It's
I'm just
inspiring me.
trying to get the some more perks and stuff like that. I got to go to the ethnic store. We got a nice little ethnic percussion place, and they have
Mm.
some pretty cool stuff. I'm probably gonna get a larger Jimba. I'm gonna give me a larger Jimba and a lot of stuff that I get that I want to get doesn't cost a lot. Like
Right. You
and
don't
I'm
need.
selling a lot of shit too. I'm
You
selling
don't
a
need.
lot of my kits. I mean,
You,
a lot of my old drummers. Oh, my bad. Go
oh,
ahead.
I'm gonna say you gonna sell some. Hey, send some my way. I got you. I got the PayPal ready. but yeah, I mean, yeah. So I mean, yeah, you don't need to spend a lot to get a nice sound either, too. Like you said, you buy them little drums and stuff there. The things probably didn't cost you nothing, but you get a real authentic sound with them though. That's what, you know.
Yeah, they sold my ethnic percussion store in Atlanta. Yes, dog.
Hell
Five
yeah.
points, my dude. Bufu Beast would say, I want to see Ab play the bongos like Donkey Kong.
Hey, DQ challenge. You better make a DQ beat. I better see it next week, Av.
Oh well,
Don't
I already did that. I had a stream where I did the well, I didn't do any exact sampling of Donkey Kong, but I did a beat like that.
Oh shit! Well, hey man, hey, good time to do another one. Have y'all tried Busyware Beats VST?
What? He has a VST?
He has an analog rumpler. It's like an analog synth
Oh
rumpler.
boy,
Yeah,
Maze May sampler type plugin.
I think so. It looks like some Studio Link through it, mate.
If he's not on there with a suit, then I don't want the damn plugin.
I haven't seen. Has he made a video? I don't think he made a video using it yet. Has he? I don't think has he. I ain't seen him make a video using it yet. But I seen it. I seen it on Instagram. I was like, oh, I said, okay, so he got like he probably made his own sounds and then sampled them into that. And okay, I see what he's doing, you know. But did he sample real analog gear? Did he do digital emulations? I mean, that's what I want to know. How do you do? I would definitely check it out. If you're busy, send me a copy. I'll do a review for you. Trust your boy. Like
Oh
real talk.
man, that shit would be the most funniest one. If he better not send it to me,
I mean,
he gonna come in his bitch mad and laughing at the same time.
no, man, yeah, we love Busy with He's dope. He's cool, dude. I would let check it out though. I got a couple of VSTs I got to check out. I got a new VST I'm gonna do a video for tomorrow for y'all. Man, I got a bunch of shit I got to check out.
What do you think of? Well, Brazy B said, "What do you think?" I guess he meant, "What do you think of the SP404?" I had it. I really didn't want to sell it. God damn it! but I sold it. But it's pretty good. I mean, it lacks the fact that the pads aren't velocity driven, and then you can't resample your loops that you build. That sucks. Like that is completely and utter stupid. But they didn't do any improvements to the Roland SP404A, so that's I don't see the point of you getting the A over the SX if it's used or whatnot. But it's really good sampler. I mean, it's dependent on how much memory you have on your memory card, as much as you can sample. But it's very fun. Of course, it's a portable one too, because you can put batteries in it as well. I don't know why I didn't do a video like a review on mine, but
Shit,
I got an iPad. I don't care about that no more.
Yeah, I was looking into it myself at one point. I want to get to that lo-fi sauce some more. I still love lo-fi music. I've been making a lot of it, but I just haven't uploaded anything. But yeah, I was looking at that like, shoot, you know, I keep seeing everybody use them, like, you know,
because it's a really good effects pad.
Yeah,
I mean, you have it's. I mean, it's all digital, but you know, you could think of it in the vein of like a guitar pedal or something like that. It's really good for processing. I really like the 12-bit lo-fi on it, but you know, I got plugins, bro. I got plugins, man.
See, that's another thing to me. Is like, do I really need it? 'Cause I got all these dope plugins, but I might still. I mean, if I find one cheap, I might cop one. If I find one cheap, like on eBay or something like that, why not? Yeah, it'd be a nice little tool to play around with. I got, you know, digital ins and outs of my interface. I can send it straight there and back with no problem and all that. So shit. We'll see. Who knows? I like buying stuff. I'm just that guy now. I've been buying so much crap in these stop. My girlfriend kicked me out.
Shit.
Buy too much shit. I got, man, my goddamn Sweetwater card and ZZ Sounds card is so full right now.
This dude said he got a card. I ain't even got a card, my guy. What the hell? Damn, I ain't even got a card. That's real talk. But damn, what was I pulling out?
Oh, you better put a Draco. You better put all this stuff.
But yeah, it's probably just looking at stuff. I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff anyway. I just got vinyl and stuff like that, and my vinyl collection just took over. Like I got 100 over here, man. I don't even want to talk about that. Mess around and get my shit kicked in. But I got the SP303 recently. Don't know about cheap though. It's okay. The 303. It's just like it's the older. It's the daddy of the 404, so it's not gonna be as that gas kicked in. What?
Oh, that's okay. I see. Yeah, that's the original. That would be the original one.
The 202, I think.
202. So it's 2023. Okay. So they're gonna make a 505. Oh no,
they have a 505. The 505 is like a really big version of it. It wasn't really popular. It didn't do well. Like Roland was for a hot minute, like falling the fuck off, but you know, it is what it is. Have you got any Lionel Richie on vinyl? No. Myro Slave plugins are very nice. Yeah, I always like the Myro Slave collection. I don't like I don't like Sample Tank on the iPad. It doesn't support AU3, so you can't use it in anything other than this standalone, which is stupid. You might as well just have the plug-in on your computer. But
damn.
Are you more of a Commodore type dude? Yes, I'm definitely more of a Commodore type dude. Well, I see. When it comes to Lionel Richie, like there's nothing really that he does that. My mom, of course, she loved that motherfucker, but I not into Commodores like that or Lionel Richie. But they have a few songs I like. Yeah, 202 is a grandpa analog son. Somebody just came in and just said that.
Dope. I mean, I say I don't know too much about analog. If I'm learning, I know about analog, but I don't know about like samplers. So I'm new to the sample game. I'll tell you that, right? The samplers.
Really, you never had like a MPC or any of that?
I've used the MPC. I actually at Studio B. We have an MPC X. So I mean, we got that.
I'm talking about like a XL, like a 2000.
Nope, I've seen them and I've been around them, but I never actually used them. I also use that one that what's that one that Wu-Tang used to use all the time? It's what's that? I've been around that one too. I can't think of the name.
60, the 60 or the 5000. The 60 is the oldest.
Yeah, it's damn.
60.
Damn, I'll get the name for next stream. I'll tell you guys when I go to that studio again. Like I've been around drum machines, but I never like old drum machine samplers, but I never used them. I said the only drum machine I really use, like I said, is like when I had my drum brute, my analog drum brew, and I had that's not a sampler. That's just a drum, analog drum machine. And then, like I said, the MPC X, which I kind of like. I need to get back into using this some more, make some more beats. I want to. I might do a video where I actually make a beat on it because, yeah, that's I see everybody with their lives and their touches and all that. But I don't see nobody pulling out the MPC X now. Like I might make a beat using that thing.
Right.
I might see if I can borrow it from the other studio and bring it over here and make a beat with it. That'd be dope. That big ass piece of gear. It's dope, but it's a learning curve for me. But people who use NPCs will pick the thing up and just spaz out.
Yeah, like my thing is, I would just like what I really would like to see is better Instagram beat making videos. Because I seen this chick the other day, like she was like damn near, but like I think we should reserve this for like another podcast, but I saw like females are really thirst trapping on damn production now. Like for real, like you're sitting in underwear and a bra and you're like faking it on this keyboard just for likes and views on IG.
Man,
like,
women will do anything to get likes and views, man. That's the sad thing about it. Not saying all of them, but most of them nowadays, they know what guys be looking for and what they're gonna stare at, and they'll do it. It's sad, but I mean, look at all them workout videos where they're lifting like 2-pound weights, working out, getting
pictures.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like, yeah, I mean, it's sad, but now they come to the production world.
Yeah, they coming to the production world for real. I saw that shit, but I seen like one video. I'm like, how the hell is this video so popular on IG? This motherfucker was doing like the slowest, like he was doing cymbals. Like, and this nigga pays for his videos too. Like the sponsors, I don't know how the hell I even see his videos on a sponsored anything, but like he's sitting there hitting a cymbal, and everybody's like, "Man, that shit is fire! Oh man, it's an amazing!" I'm like, "Bruh, that is ridiculous."
No.
You got Jack Black over here. He killing everybody. He doing like the whole entire beat.
Yeah.
He on some A-Rap music shit. Like,
yeah. I mean, I'd rather see somebody just show their screen at the beat playing and see most of them people doing that. just get the camera, just get the phone out there. You're doing that. I already see that right there. That's more entertaining than watching that. Just slapping the little keys one at a time.
One key. One damn key. There's of course the dude with the glasses. I don't know. He has a YouTube channel. White dude with the glasses wears the dad hats. He's dope. But you can tell he's classically trained.
Yeah, there's no wrong with that. I'm not sure. I might pull out Scalar, be playing with some keys and record on Instagram. I might do that. Play my dog. Hey, I'm telling y'all be tripping on these music theory plugins though. They could be a way of getting you some views and stuff like that. Bring some more clients to you. Don't sleep on them now. I'm telling y'all.
Now, we was trying to have MG the Future on the show. He declined and said he was gonna come back another day. So we'll find out. I'm not speaking. And on top of that, man, I'm dumb. I'm done. I just felt like talking about it, and it was just a waste of my time. Anyways, it's just a waste. But what else? Cooking Soul. Cooking Soul. I know who Cooking Soul is, but yeah. So I'd rather see them videos other than that CLA.
Hell yeah, god damn, like Waze, man, like y'all ain't gonna sell me by fucking constantly spamming my goddamn ass. I ain't gonna buy. I mean, Waze got some dope. I like Waze weird. I like their plugins that aren't like emulations,
like Metafilter.
Yeah, like stuff that's not even an emulation or anything. I like their weird effects, like you said, like Metafilter. Like, yeah, like I love their crazy stuff like that, but. God, I'm tired of seeing it. If they make one more damn SSL something, I'm gonna be mad. I'm waiting on the next. There's gonna be another Andrew shit. No offense, no diss on Andrew Shitz. I love Andrew Shitz, he's like one of my favorite mixers. But I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a new Andrew Shitz plugin coming soon of some emulation console. Watch, I'm guarantee you. But it's what it is.
So, like one last question before we wrap up, I guess. It's by Bufu. He said, the only compressor I use and own is the Ableton stock ones. Yeah, like the OTT. Yeah, the OTT.
Oh, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Shit. Hell, I love OTT. I use everything.
Should I invest in buying an aftermarket one? Should I have a couple of them? Which one would you suggest? I mean, if you're in Ableton, man, you got the glue compressor is dope. OTT is dope. Just type in go to your audio effects and type in OTT.
They're
and
good.
you're gonna see the best multi-band compressor your life has ever
Yeah.
uh depended on. But
Yeah, if you don't Ableton Live, go to Splice or go to goddamn plugin boutique and download it for free. OTT is a free plugin, and
oh
it's
well, that OTT isn't the same as the Ableton, even though it's
uh
based out there.
yeah, but oh shit! But then he make the original. Like he helped create the original, and then he just poured. That's the story I heard. I heard that he helped create the original, and then he
Steve.
poured it. Yeah, and then he ported it over to standalone. So he had a hand in both of them. So
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
saw the standalone version of it. And, well, I've used the standalone version. I was like, why in the hell does it not have every band? Like, you can do like per frequency, per stacking, per saturation. It's kind of, basically it's Ableton's version of Maximus.
yeah, I think it's way better in my opinion. I do not like Maximus that much, but OTT, I think it does a way better job than Maximus, and it's free. I mean, it's a free plugin too. So I mean, damn, try it out. I mean, hey, if you want a sound goodizer, get OTT. That's the truth. That's the real sound goodizer. But back to his question about different compressors. I mean, stock compressors will get you the job done regardless. I mean, but one of my favorite compressors, you get like a good LA2A emulation, no matter which one you buy, they all basically damn near the same, or a good 1176.
Well, we got the LA2A and
yeah,
that's the glue compressor in Ableton. But
no, that's I thought the glue compressor was the G is a G series clone. It's like the SSL. The LA2A is the one made by the original made by what UAD
Teletronics.
Yeah, Teletronics. Yeah. So yeah, I mean something like that, like you good to go. I mean, my favorite compressor is usually the goddamn Fab Filter Pro C. Well, I love all the Fab Filter shit, right. But you can't go wrong with that. The EQ is the best EQ in my opinion. I don't care. You can hate me, but the EQ is one of the best. But I mean,
I haven't played with VComp. I haven't tried Waves VComp, but I have tried the other one where I was hating on the yellow one that was free at one time.
Oh, that's a good one. The H Comp.
The H Comp, yeah. I was very shocked. I was like, damn, like this shit is really tough.
Got saturation, and you can BPM you can actually set the tempo with the release time, which is what you should be doing anyway. Come on, man, y'all sleeping on that thing, and it was free too. At one point, shit.
One point, people was really pissed at me about it. I'm like, nigga, come on, man. Either I tell you about it or I don't. How about that?
Exactly. I using, but oh yeah, I should have got this plugin, but it was free at this point. Why'd you tell us I have different? Like, well, y'all be hating. Nah, fuck with y'all.
But yeah, and then people asked me to drop the grind. I did like a stream where I did the grind beat.
Oh shit, really? Shit, I must have missed that.
It's gonna make everybody laugh. It's gonna make everybody laugh. But I wasn't dead ass serious.
Bro, still dropping, man. Get them views. Like, shit. I'll buy it. I'll rap over it. Trust your boy.
That shit will probably go viral too. The shit that I don't really care about.
I'm telling you, man. Y'all know me. They know me as Mr. Different Rap on anything. all the verses I done spit, man. I have 3 albums saved up.
Waves on Compressor is still the shit. Yeah, that's definitely. I have the whole Renaissance series.
I need to get them. Because I think the Renaissance series is like probably their best plugin collection, in my opinion. I don't have it yet. I don't know why I'm sleeping on it. Yeah. Like shit.
But anyways,
the R bass.
But anyways, guys, we about to get up out of here. I really appreciate you.
As always. What
headphones we wearing?
DT the DT 770s.
Yep.
I mean, it's the ones, man. Everybody got them.
Almost everybody. There's a few weirdos out there. They're not good. They're trash.
They're but why does every studio and almost every producer have a pair of them and everybody mixing through them and stuff? I mean, I don't know. They might be trash. We might just have trash mixes, but we're getting, sales and all that, and our beats and all that, and placements. Okay.
Y'all getting placements and sales. I ain't getting shit.
I'm getting licenses. I ain't getting no placements. I ain't got no placements. I just got licenses. I got some licenses. That's it. Yeah, I get a royalty check every quarter.
I do get those. Get those.
That's all I get. I get a royalty check. I don't get that. I don't get the Drakes or nothing like that on my tracks. I get royalty checks from TV and radio and stuff like that.
But all right, have a blessed day, guys. I'm about to hit y'all with that outro, and I appreciate y'all for stopping by today. We are out of here. it.